Good morning, guys. Happy day. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, Sunday edition. I missed you guys Thursday and Friday. The day got away from me. And so I was thinking about some things this morning that I wanted to share with you. So let's do the introduction real fast. Hope you're ready to get this most amazing day started. I know I am. It's going to be the most amazing day. It's going to be a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's fall. Who doesn't love fall? And it's going to be a great day. Good morning. Let's do the introduction right fast. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? I hope you're ready to have the most amazing day ever. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. Don't forget, we have the podcast, we have the books, we have the movies, we have all the things, okay? And if they don't do any of that, tell them I said, have a great, most amazing, glorious day. Good morning, Joshua. So on this great day, we are still in Raleigh. It is a beautiful day. I can't wait to get outside. We, meaning me. Listen, Josh, I haven't had coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I haven't had tea or water this morning. So it's going to be a good day. So I was sitting here thinking, I was in the Sister Rise workbook, right? And I was writing out some notes, and I was thinking about our faith and, you know, the things that we think about. And that's how I came with the title, Deceiving Faith. Because let me read you a quote. It's from JoJo, but let me read you her quote. JoJo said, your faith resides in the end result of the words you just said. Your faith resides in the end result of the words you just said. Now, if you've been listening to the morning show, you've heard this before. You maybe heard it a couple of months ago. But as I was sitting here thinking about it this morning, I really wanted to share it again, because sometimes we can deceive ourselves thinking we have faith in something when we don't. We don't. Thank you, friend. Listen, this sun has been giving me life all day. I'm about to figure out how to take some pictures. So sometimes we are deceiving ourselves with our faith. Meaning our faith is not what we think it is, and our faith is not what we say it is. And we are not only deceiving ourselves, we're deceiving those around us. And because our faith is deceiving, or we're deceiving ourselves, we're not true with what we say our faith is. We get something that we didn't want, but we got it because we have faith in that we could get that less than and not the more than. Y'all with me? So if my faith resides in the end result of the words that I just said, I'm going to always use money and weight and love, because those are relatable and easy to explain without, going down a rabbit hole. So if your faith resides in the end result of the words you just said, if I say I am, and remember, whatever comes after I am, it is finished, it's done, you're going to have that. So if I am going to be broke after I pay that bill, my faith resides in the end result that I am already broke. You believe that. You believe it because you say it. So I want us to look at, not only are we deceiving ourselves in faith, how your thoughts have monetary value, how your thoughts are valuable, and where you're spending your money. So if I believe that I'm going to be broke after I pay my bill, my faith resides there. Now, I can say that, JoJo, I don't believe that. But these two have got to align in order to see it here. If I think I'm going to be broke here, it is going to come out here, and I'm going to see it here. If I think I am overweight and I can never lose weight, I'm going to believe it, hear, say it, and see it. My faith starts in my thoughts. I confirm my faith by speaking it, and my belief in my faith is in the end result that nothing changed. So now we can say, I told you. See, Jojo, I told you I was going to be broke. I told you I had no money. This is hard when there's no money in your bank account. This is hard when you're faced with the obstacles of everyday living. This part is hard. That's also where your faith resides. So for me, when I am thinking those thoughts like, if I pay this bill, I'm not going to have money. I had to, this is a constant thing of redirection. I'm so grateful and thankful that I have the means, the ability, and the capability to circulate this money back to me. So I'm so grateful and thankful that now I can pay this bill, and I am open to receive it back to me. The most amazing things begin to happen. I won't even tell you what happened yesterday, but it just blew my mind, the things that happened yesterday. Absolutely, Joshua. And so if I believe that, your thoughts and your belief system demand to be expressed. And they're going to be expressed in your current reality. And the current reality is, this is what you think. It can't be, it's not any other way. It can't be, it's not any other way. What we're living right now is what you thought last week, last month, last year. If you thought last month, last year, ain't no good man, you're seeing that today. If you opened yourself up to the possibility of the things that may be, then you're seeing the maybe of it today. But your faith, it resides in the end result of your words. So you can deceive yourself all day. Meaning you can go to church and you can pray, honey, you can fall out. Listen. You can fall out. You can be the deacon and the deaconess. You can be the pastor and the first lady. You can be the head of the church. You can count the money. You can open and close the church, honey. You can call yourself bishop. You can do whatever you say you want to do, but your faith resides in the end result. So no matter what you say, or no matter what you say to other people, what is true is going to present itself physically. So if I say I'm a Christian, I have belief in, and then we can down all the other Christians. Oh, she do this, and honey, she cheated on this and she did that. But it's the same thing that you're doing. You're deceiving yourself and your faith as well, because that's your current reality. So it doesn't matter your title. It doesn't matter what you say, because if the thoughts and the words don't match up, what presents itself in reality is true. So you can't say to me, I'm a deaconess, or I'm a bishop, or I'm this, or I'm that, when your words and your thoughts don't align to present that. So we can only go off what we see. That is true. So as you are thinking about if you're deceiving yourself in your faith, did you think one thing, say another, and live the result of what you said? Because listen, you can say, Jojo, it's not that simple. And I'm telling you, it really isn't. Because it's that simple, we make it that difficult. But you got to believe what you said. These two have got to align. Thought, word, and deed. They've got to go together. And what you see before you is your thought, word, and deed in action. So when I was ready to release those 50 pounds, thought, word, and deed aligned, and 50 pounds was released. I didn't lose it, because when you lose something, your mind thinks you need to go back and find it. So if you're trying to lose weight, it's never going to happen. You need to release it, because you don't want to carry it anymore, because it's no longer yours to carry. So those are the things, as you're starting whatever your journey is, whatever it is, think about the words that you are attaching value to, okay? Because the words that you are attaching value to are coming into your life. The words that you're attaching value to are coming into your life. So if you value, I'm going to be broke. Listen, if you value that, you say it over and over and over again. You repeat what you value. You repeat what you value. And the more value you add to it, the more it makes itself present in your current reality. That is your faith in motion. I am going to be broke. You believe that so strongly, you affirming and confirming. If y'all missed Wednesday's show, I showed you how words become DNA, how you have a thought that is spiritual and your words, which become physical. So you have a thought that you have to affirm and confirm. Oh, I'm going to be broke after I pay this bill. You affirm it and confirm it by saying it over and over and over. It connects and becomes DNA inside of your body. You now live it in the physical in your reality. That's how it happens. That's just science. So if you want to release weight, you got to change your thought that I'm releasing it because I don't want to find it again. You begin at that moment to start making new DNA. As you make new DNA and you confirm and affirm, I'm releasing this weight because it doesn't serve me. It's not of my highest good. It's not of my highest value. You created a new DNA structure. The more you say that, the more of this new DNA structure you create. The more you create it, the more it consumes and takes over your body and builds a new you. Insert nerd science. You build a new you every 60 to 90 days. So if 90 days from now, and in 90 days I kept saying I release this weight because it doesn't serve me to my highest good and value, 90 days from the day I've created a new DNA person. I am not the same because I put value on those words. When you begin to deceive yourself in your faith, you think you're adding value to words when you're really not. Because thought, word, and deed have got to align. So you can say all you want, but what you're living is what's true. They are absolutely energy, Joshua. Your words are energy. So how do you begin this journey? If you would like a copy of this, I will post a link for it. I gave it away for my birthday, so those who got it, thank you. But how do you start this journey? Listen, this is how you start. You got to understand that the mind is the focal point of all growth. Your thoughts become things and they become your reality. And in order to rise or to change, you must first understand that your mind is the gateway. You must first respectfully stand at the gate and ask yourself to begin this journey. And from that moment on, you begin to revitalize all that's within, understanding that this is an individual journey, holding sacred all that you are and allowing your energy to grow. But if you're deceiving yourself in faith, meaning you say it, but you don't really believe it, because thought, word, and deed, they've got to line up. If they don't line up, you're going to see it in your reality. Okay? That's just... So how thoughts become DNA, I want us to make sure that we're clear. And if y'all have questions, let me know. I never thought I would enjoy science, but this brain science thing is amazing. So how thoughts become your DNA. So if you want a different you, that's how you begin the journey. But let's look at how that thought becomes your DNA. So 90 days from now, you have created a new molecular DNA structure on the inside. You say a thing. Your words are spiritual. By first there was the word, right? So you got to say the word first. So that's spiritual. Word is spiritual. When you say it, you have to affirm and confirm it. I am healed. I am wealthy. I am releasing weight. Whatever it is you say, I am that. Because once you say I am, it's finished. You can't say I will be, because will be cancels out I am. So I am healed. Now we operate from this healed state and not from I'm fixing or I'm going to be. So when I say I am this, whatever your word is, healed, abundant, rich, honey, pick a word. When you affirm it and confirm it, meaning you repeat it and say it every day. In the beginning was the word. And then when the word is finally spoken, because you're confirming and affirming it, I am healed. And every day you're looking for evidence that you are healed. You're looking up evidence that you've released the weight. As you begin to do that, your word, your affirmation, and your confirmation begin to intertwine. As they intertwine, they make new thought DNA. as they make new DNA. The more, meaning the more you say this, and this here, combining these two is your belief system, okay? So the more you say this, the more you believe this. Y'all with me? The more I believe this, the more I create of this. And the most amazing thing happens. This picks up speed. Not only does it pick up speed, it begins to create more and more. So in science, you know, your cells break off and they begin to multiply off the main thought or idea. Come on, JoJo. They create off the main thought or idea and they begin to break off and multiply. And the more they multiply, they pick up speed. And the more they pick up speed, 60, 90 days later, you have new DNA residing in your body. You just retrained your entire body, your entire system to think a different way than what it did before. Now, as you're creating this, what is happening, and I heard this about like when the seasons change in your immune system, and some people say, oh, I have seasonal allergies. What's really happening is that you created DNA that keeps you safe in the springtime, in the summertime, in the wintertime, and when seasons change, your body has to create new DNA to keep you safe in that season. And because it has to create DNA to keep you safe in that season, it blows up, destroys all other DNA because it now needs to keep you safe in this season. So yeah, you may have a cold and you may have the sniffles. It is your body literally destroying itself to create a new you to protect you in this environment. That was good. So as you're doing that, know that you are dangerous when you're healed. Know that your faith resides in the end result of the words you just said. That's a quote by JoJo. Your faith resides in the end result of what you just said. So if you said, I'm healed, I have released this weight, I am whatever it is, that's where your faith resides. Now, if you live there, friend, you can't be back and forth. You remember your mama said, don't be running back and forth out my house. Either stay outside or stay inside. Either you're going to live in the end result where, and listen, your abundance is going to meet you at your level of understanding. So if you understand I am broke, that's where your abundance is going to meet you. If I understand I'm a multimillionaire, that's where my abundance meets me. I don't have to then worry about how I'm fixing to get there because I am already there, because once I say I am, it is. So I operate from this state. And I can't go back and forth. Now, when we go back and forth, that's how we end up at the altar saying the same prayer again and again, because I didn't really believe it in the first place. Now I'm back into deceiving my faith. I'm deceiving myself in my faith. Because it's thought, word, and deed. And if y'all good AME Zion, if you've been a deaconess, you've been a missionary, y'all know these words at communion. Thought, word, and deed against thy divine majesty, provoking most justly thy wrath and indignation. Meaning, if my thought, word, and deed are not aligned, then nothing is going to come the way it needs to come, because I can't, I'm unstable in all my ways. Ain't nothing matching. Listen, I'm so glad to be in Raleigh today. Listen, for all those that came to see me yesterday, I greatly appreciate it. I had a great time. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Listen here. As we get in this good sunshine today, we're getting in some good sunshine. You need to go stand outside and let the sun hit your face unadulterated today. And as you're out there and as you place your face to the rising sun, y'all know that song, right? With your face to the rising sun. Oh, Lord, I want you to not only say thank you, but I want you to begin to align your thought, word, and deed so that you're not deceiving yourself in your faith. Because you can say, but JoJo, I really believe it, but your reality is going to say you don't. It is hard. It is hard. Like if you don't have the Sister Rise journal, let me know. I think I have it on sale for $9.99 or something like that. You can print it off. Listen, it is hard in the beginning to change what you got. But if this is my concept, you got to square it up mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Whatever I'm believing for right now, whatever my faith is, right? How is it going to impact me mentally, emotionally, physically, financially? Pick a square and work on that today. Pick just one, just for the day. and think about, if my faith resides in my end result of the words that I just said, what am I saying? Ooh, girl, you know I'm fat. My faith resides in that. Ooh, girl, you know mama and them. My mama was diabetic. You know my big mama was diabetic. You know auntie. No, our eating habits are diabetic. It ain't hereditary. High blood pressure ain't hereditary. It's our eating habits, which are our thought processes, which is your belief system, because your belief system is simply a thought that you have over and over and over and over again. So as you're changing your I am statement, as you're living in that end result, you're also changing your belief system. Good morning, Delon. So on this great, most amazing day, honey, it's going to be a good day. I just wanted to share that with y'all today. As I was going, this is my thought book. So I sit and I write my thoughts. Because sometimes, that's why it said, write the vision and make it plain. That's what they mean. Something happens when you write words in your own handwriting, not on your phone. We don't type it. We don't talk to text. You write it when you write it in your handwriting, your eyes actually see the words that you're saying, right? Thought, word, you written it out. Indeed, it makes a connection and it begins to change your thought process somewhere along the way. But you got to write it down. You can't write it and forget. I need you to look at it and write it every now and again, or write it every day. Because as you write it and it begins to make sense to you, and as you write out what you want, it makes a connection. Yeah, the one I'll call you. Come on, Joshua. A to the men. So on this great, most amazing day, the eye always looks inward. This right here. This is your mind's eye. In your mind's eye, your spiritual. Because words are spiritual first. Then they become physical. We're creating DNA. It presents itself in the physical and in your reality. Okay, so we're not going to be deceiving ourselves in faith today. And if you see somebody deceiving themselves in faith today, honey, I'm a faithful man of God. I'm a faithful woman of God. And you know they deceiving themselves in faith. First of all, that's not your business. We're not judging. But know that their faith resides in the end result of the words that they just said. And it is creating their reality. So on this great day, I want you to be peaceful, period. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. Friends and family don't have Facebook. Send them over to that YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. I'm sorry I missed you guys on Thursday and Friday. But I got busy, y'all. So for those that don't know, I do work in corporate America, but I also, in corporate America, I help small, not nonprofits. I help small healthcare organizations get organized. Meaning, if you start a healthcare business or if you are a practice, I help you come and get organized and streamline your services to help you operate better. So this week was kind of busy, but honey, we made it a good old Raleigh. It is a beautiful day. I'm going to go out and enjoy the sunshine and enjoy my last days here with my friends and my family. So I hope you have the most amazing day ever. Please be peaceful. If this has helped, please let me know. But today, don't deceive yourself in your faith today, okay? Don't do that. Go get you some sunshine. Be peaceful, period. And I'll see you guys here. Oh, today's Sunday, so I'll see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.